once we have implemented our SAP costing system, so the important point and the most critical thing is the actual costing. How can we get the actual costing of our product from the SAP system? So actual costing is something which is the final ask for any of the accounts team, costing team, or maybe the CFO want to know the actual cost of the product. So actual costing feature is well available in the SAP costing system. How to get that, how to utilize that, and what is the key ingredients of the actual costing. So today we are going to learn and understand the details of that actual costing and what kind of precautions and what kind of challenges we are facing on the actual costing. Everything we are going to discuss in our today's video for the actual costing in SAP. Now coming to the key requirements of the actual costing works primarily on the HANA system of SAP, though it was there in the ECC also, but the concepts and the features of SAP actual costing in ECC was not that stable, but in HANA it is very stable. So we recommend to use the actual costing special feature in HANA. Point number one. Secondly, when we are going for actual costing, our month-end closing, our settlement of the variances, our processes should work seamlessly so that the variance can help and get used for calculating the actual costing. So once our actual settlement and everything for the production orders are happening, we can safely go for actual costing. At actual costing, what system calculated, how system behaves and works for calculating the actual costing, that is something many of time our costing team, our finance team doesn't have a grip to it and doesn't understand, even though they have used or actually implemented the actual costing. So here I would like to give a demonstration in terms of the system, that how the actual costing work for a particular product, for a particular plant in a particular period. So let's come back and see these things in SAP. So in SAP, the screen which we can use for checking the actual costing of a particular product is called CKM3N. This CKM3N screen get updated after we run the actual costing run, that is CKMLCP. So that also I'll show you, but let's first see the result of the actual costing run. So in this example, here the beginning inventory for a product is 2 quantity. The standard costing is 34,457. During the month, we have done the production of that particular product, that is 11 quantity. That 11 quantity, if we go back and see, the production of that 11 quantity has happened in two different batches, in 1 and 10. And after we get the settlement of those orders, the variances are getting posted here. So these are the two order number, and from these order number, these are the variances posted in this. Okay. Now from this, the lower level variances are also getting updated, because for this particular product, whatever the SFG material we have used, the variances of that SFG also loaded for the finished goods actual costing. Now once we get this actual costing process done for the cumulative inventory, for example, opening is 2, receipts 11, the cumulative is this much, and the cumulative actual costing is 33,082 if I see this. So this is what the actual costing is calculated. And if I see the valuation of my inventory, the valuation of inventory also happened at the actual costing after the settlement of that. So this is how the valuation also takes place according to the actual costing. And if I just see this breakup of the cost in terms of the standard price, which is that 34,457, and if I just click here and see the actual costing, it will come as 33,082. So what is the variation between the standard costing and actual costing? We can easily compare by cost component, by detail, by each and every unit in this. So this is the benefit of using the actual costing. And once we are using this actual costing, then due to the lot of practical problems, there are some challenges we might face. For example, though in this product that challenge has not yet come, but the challenges what many of time people are facing are the total variance, suppose here the price difference is 17,874. This 17,864, if not distributed to your inventory or your consumption, then it stays in the folder called not allocated or not distributed. In that case, it is very difficult to decipher the region and to allocate further the balance of not allocated and not distributed. That kind of problems we have faced many a times with many of our different clients and SAP instances, and we did a detailed understanding document, and we have prepared a complete document for that, not distributed and not allocated. So this is the concepts we have documented for not distributed or not allocated. Some of the points we have captured here for not distributed, and some of the points we have captured here for not allocated as well. So based on these concepts of not allocated and not distributed, these things are very clear, and whenever it comes to us saying that these are the problems we are facing for not allocated, not distributed, and actual costing is not giving us a right result, these are the key points we have learned based on our multiple implementation on actual costing and experience we have gathered. And on top of it, we have a process to reconcile their financial GL balance posted during the material ledger and actual costing run, and reconciliation with their financial ML documents also. So this is the process we have to follow this also. So friends, if you are using the actual costing and implemented the actual costing process, still you are in a position to not clear those doubts on not distributed, not allocated, and reconciliation of the balances on the actual costing and all, this is the right time and you are at a right place. You are just a call away from solving all these problems. Give us a call in the given number and get all your doubts on SAP actual costing clear then and there. We are there to help you. Do not hesitate. Please call us. Thank you.